Right. Man, this through the drama podcast, man. We got a AZ legend on here, man. Legacy Uno. How you doing, homie?
Man, posted like a new address, man. You know what it is.
Man, that's what's up, man.
It's still been a Saturday.
Hell yeah, man. You know, man, it's crazy, man, because I've been seeing you dropping music for a minute, man. What's been going on with you, man? Anything new coming up?
Yeah. Actually, I'm working with my son right now, PJ, not because I'm not PJ, my bad. And young and gifted, you know what I'm saying? So I'm working with him right now. So I kind of put my album and everything on the back burner for a bit to get him out there. We just trying to finish up his video and stuff, and I'm gonna
Right.
release that, and then I'll be releasing some more music of my own. But yeah, we trying to get it together, man. Still working.
That's that's what's up, man, and that's good to hear, man. Shit, man. I see a lot of people in Arizona starting to bring the hip hop scene up more and more. You know what I'm saying? As you being a legend in the game, man, pushing this shit, man. How do you see Arizona hip hop going right now?
Uh, I think it's great. What's going on right now is good. You know what I mean? Everybody, people working together. You got a lot of haters out here. You got a lot of people doing the. You got like Marley Parks and them, doing the battle thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think
Right.
hip hop, Arizona hip hop's at a good place right now. You know what I mean? There's a lot of talent out here. A bunch of talent. A bunch of people doing different things. You know what I mean? The music, all the auto tune shit, don't never change. But you know,
Yeah.
it'll come together eventually. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I was looking at some controversies. A lot of artists, man, that said they were skimmed out of the hoodie award shit, man, and all kind of shit like that. But I was like, why is that? You know what I'm saying? Is it because of the hip hop scene, or is it just the way that politics is going in with the hip hop?
Well, you got to think about this. You got people that are putting these hoodie awards, and all these awards ceremonies together, all do music. So of course they're going to give awards to their team to make them look like they doing something, so that way they gravitate to the people.
Right.
You feel me? I mean, you got to think about that. They're not. If it's a team putting something together like that does music, they're not for you, because you don't see Circle K selling Quick Trip gas. It's a
Yeah.
business. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So I mean, you can't. That's why I don't involve myself with that type of shit. I want the bigger awards. These little Arizona
No, I
awards,
feel what you're saying.
I'm good on that. You know what I mean?
Right.
When
Right.
they're done, I'm good. I got awards. You know what I mean? I don't really give too much about them, but I got my little awards. You know what I'm saying? Shit that I do. But you know, I don't focus on that. I focus on the bigger picture of where I'm trying to go with this music shit.
Right. Man, and I noticed, man, a lot of your music is G funk based, and I do that kind of music too, man, and I fucks with it, man. I think that your production, the way that you put your shit down, man, is immaculate. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people kind of get lost in that movement. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's on this new trap, shit and all that stuff, but you got to come back to the basics. What do you think about that, man?
Man, I think as far as the music goes, man, I love the West Coast sound. I love that West Coast sound, man. And what I try to do is I try to take that West Coast sound and give it a Southwest flow. You
I
know what I
understand.
mean? So that way, I can't, nobody could ever say that, I sound like the next man, or I don't, or I sound like this other person. You know what I mean? I just try to critique my music to where I can do it to where it's different. I want to be different, but I want people to gravitate to it. I want
Right,
them to be able to dance, bang their heads to my shit. You know what I mean?
right.
So when I do my music, when I write my music, I don't write to a beat. I write to beats sometimes if I have to. If I'm in the studio and I'm doing a feature, I'll write right there. But a lot of times, I write to a beat in my head, so that way, if my lyrics can get the head going like this without a beat,
Right.
it's gonna happen when you add the beat to it.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
That's how I pretty much put my music together, man. I focus on mind over matter. You feel me?
That's what's
Right.
up,
It's
man.
hot as hell. You in Arizona right now?
Yeah.
Man, it's hot as fuck out here.
Man, I'm trying to keep my ass out of the heat, man.
Man, I just came out here from inside. I walked out here, man. It's actually beautiful. It's not hot, too hot right now if you're in the shade,
Right,
but it's that lay under a tree and read a book weather.
right. You right. You right, man. You right. You
I saw
know,
you've been working with Yola man.
man. Yeah, man. One of the day ones. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
He from the city where I'm from, where I grew up from. You know, but we've been pushing, man. But have you put anything together with Yola?
Yeah, we got a song called "We Get It In," and it's a song we did. It goes, "We get it in Arizona to LA, all the way to the Bay." You know what I'm saying? So we
Yeah,
got
yeah.
something together that we're working on. It's just we're waiting. I was waiting on because it says the Bay in it, so I wanted to get me from Arizona, him from Cali, him from LA, and then we got Chili Powder from the Bay.
Right, right,
But
right.
Chili never dropped his verse. But what I'm gonna do with this song is I'm gonna get somebody from the Bay on it, drop it, and send it to Madden. I can hear that song on Madden.
Hey, you know what? Yeah,
So,
you put it together.
so that's what I'm working on, man. I'm definitely trying to get on video games. That's where the money's at. Video games.
It
You get your
is.
music on
It
video
is,
games,
man.
endorsements. You know what I mean? So
You
that's
still
where
you
my
still be doing lowrider shows?
you know what? I tried. I haven't did a low. I did a lowrider show in Utah about maybe like 2-3 months ago. About 2-3 months ago, I did a show in Utah, and it was a car show. I tore that motherfucker down, and then
Right.
it was a car show I did out there, and that's show I really kind of was good with it. I got to
Right.
stay right here. I'm on an interview real quick. Yo, my bad. And that's the
Oh, you
last car
good,
show I
man.
did. The reason why I broke away from the car shows is I don't want to be known as a car show rapper.
Right,
Can you hear me?
right. I hear you. I
Like
hear
I
you.
didn't want to. I didn't want to be known like Little Rob and MC Magic and all of them as car show rappers. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Most artists that break away in Arizona, besides Willie North Pole and Juice and Judge and all of them, besides them, every other rapper that came out of Arizona was known from the car shows. And
Yeah, I
and
see. I see a lot of that.
yeah, and if you notice, Magic's the only one that really went mainstream like that. That really did some.
Hell yeah. You know, I'm starting to see. I'm starting to see that a lot of artists is starting to bridge the gap. You know, because of the
Yeah.
Arizona and California connection. And it was bad at first. Now it's coming together a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it's coming together, man. I gotta, I fucks with Cali tough. All my homies is from Cali and out
Right,
of state. I don't really. A lot of my homies I really fuck with, they're not even from Arizona. A lot of them are from out of state.
right.
And the only reason why I fuck with people from out of state like that, bro, is because they got a lot more loyalty. You know what I mean? To me than somebody that I know from Arizona. You know what I mean? A lot of these cats in Arizona, and I'm not downing my own state, but a lot of them got no loyalty, bro. All it takes is for the next motherfucker to step in and he's doing something bigger. The motherfucker's gonna run with him, and it's fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And they met,
Honestly.
and they'll meet the person through you. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of toes getting stepped on out here. You know what I mean? So that's
Right.
why I try to stay in my own lane, just do my own thing.
And that's the best thing, man. And I try to tell a lot of artists, man, nowadays that we gotta keep the connection between the brown and black. We gotta keep that strong. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody else ain't got us but us. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the main things, man, why we've got to push this music the way we do, man, because everybody thinks that everybody's divided, but we're not. We all on the same team. I can't. I think your mic went out.
You hear me now?
I hear you now, bro.
Okay, I accidentally pushed it muted. I think that's a part of the game that a lot of these artists don't understand is you got to network.
That's
You
it.
gotta mingle with other people, the artists that are doing. I don't want to know the artist. I want to know the boss. I want to know the CEO of the company. I don't want to know the chef. I want to know the owner of the company, the owner of the. I want to go straight to the owners. I don't want to know the workers. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's what a lot of these artists they don't understand is like it's okay to be friends with the underbosses, but it's better to be friends and hold and shake hands with the boss.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Bosses shake
Mhm.
hands with bosses. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
a lot of a lot of these artists they need to focus more on the business side of it because you see artists doing music every day. They dropping new songs every day, song. But
Right.
there's no business behind it. You know what
No,
I'm
it's
saying?
not.
And a lot of these artists, they just got to learn the business. The biggest part of this game is I would say 20% music and 80% business.
No, you're right. You're right.
There's a lot of black motherfuckers out there that are fucking know the business that are making it. You know what I'm saying? But it's
You're
because
right,
they know
G.
nobody could be mad at them though. I'm not mad at them. I don't care how garbage their music is. If they know the business, hey, I want to know you. What's up?
That's bull. Yeah, I understand, man. I understand, man. But let me
There's
ask you this, man. Let me ask you this. Since you've been in the game and now you an OG in the game, what do you feel about the new up and coming rappers today? They don't have no respect for the OGs. They doing all this disrespectful shit. What would be your message to a young up and coming artist with a good head on his shoulders? What would you tell them?
I tell them straight up, like, don't feed into the bullshit. Don't get into that. We better than OGs or OGs is, ain't on the map no more. This and that. Like, don't feed into that shit because OGs paved the way for you in
Right,
order for you to get in there. You know what I'm saying? I have to respect. I don't like Kid Frost, but I got to respect the man because he opened the doors for us for
right,
Latino Mexican rap. You know what I mean?
exactly.
I can't. Like what I would tell these young artists, man, is just learn the business more. Don't feed into that because you know what? There's a lot of us older artists that can help you because we have ways of getting to people that they can't get to.
Exactly.
We have
Exactly.
connections that they don't got, and if we utilize them connections, it can help them get to where they're trying to get to. So don't just
Right.
knock down the OGs and be like, oh, I don't, fuck the OGs, this and that. Nah, I respect the youngsters because I can't be mad at them for feeling the way they feel because we felt that way at one time too when we was younger.
You're
We
right.
want to be
You're right.
better than the OGs and overstep our boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I'm not mad at them. I don't feed into how they dress because I got boys. So my sons they dress, into culture. You know what I'm saying you know, with the pink sweaters or some shit. You know what I mean? I don't look at it
Right.
as
Right.
it's gay. It's that's the way they dress. Back when we were younger, we didn't like that the fact that JJ and all them wore bell bottoms. I wouldn't be dated some bell bottoms.
No, you're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't like the way we dressed. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? The OGs didn't like the way we dressed. We had to wear Dickies and some dope mans and some all stars, creased up,
Right.
t-shirt or white beater with t-shirt, folded up over your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like we had to dress a certain way in order for the OGs to accept us. They couldn't
Right.
just accept the way we dressed and accept us for who we are, who we were. So as OGs, we got to change that. We got to learn to accept these young ones for what they are. I don't accept the gayness shit. You know what I'm saying? If that's what they do, that's what they do. I don't accept it. I don't condone that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
But as far as like the way they dress and their music, music has no genre. There's gonna be different genres years to come.
Yeah.
So as OGs, we got to set a better example for them instead of talking down on these young ones. We need to uplift them, help them, give them a better understanding of who we are as OGs and how we grew up. And that's the problem is, we don't, us and these young ones, we clash because we're not doing our job as OGs and teaching them what respect is. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? We're not whooping our homeboys' asses for not being fathers to their kids.
Exactly.
But yet we're mad because they're disrespectful. While they're
You dropping
disrespectful,
jewels right now, man. Dropping jewels.
what's that?
You dropping them jewels right now. I'm listening, man. Go ahead.
You feel me? So like, you can't just, we can't just down these young ones like that. What taught me is I got a son. He does music now.
Okay.
I didn't the type of music he was doing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't approve of it, but it was like I had to. As I started listening to it more and more, it started gravitating to me. So I was like, okay, my son's on to something now. So I put on some Trippie Redd. Right. I was like, man, these kids, they crying out for help. If you listen to a lot of the music that's out today, they crying out for help. They ain't just, a lot of their music is painful, dog. Like, I don't know if you heard of what's that fool's name? Triple X Tentacion or whatever. Triple X.
Yeah,
that fool. He was dope as hell, man.
Yeah, he was in a lot of pain, man.
And he took on a lot of hate. He carried a lot of burdens on his back, bro. And that's something we got to listen to with these young ones, because our kids are listening to them. You know what I mean? Our kids are listening to this. So all this depressing music, what do you think it's going to do to our kids? It's going to make them depressed.
No, you're right.
Even if we don't give them a reason to be depressed, it's going to make them depressed. You feel me? And if we want to make things right, we got to sit these young ones down every chance we get, man. And not only tell them about life in general, but ask them how they doing. Hey, how you doing, man? How you you got any problems you want to talk about? What's up? You know what I mean? Let's chop it up. As OGs, that's what we got to start doing is sitting down with these kids and chopping it up with them a little more. Show them a little more love, because these kids, the music they put in content is nobody loves me. The drugs got a hold of me.
Yeah.
You're selling these kids these drugs, OGs. Motherfuckers that just want money, they'll sell it to their mama. They don't give a fuck.
No, you're right.
And that's where we got to come in as being real ones. We need to start checking these motherfuckers, checking the homies. Hey, homie, don't be selling this shit to these kids. You know what I'm saying? Go sell it to the white people that don't give a fuck about you. Why sell it in the hood?
Exactly.
Why feed it to your own people in the hood? They poor like you. You ain't only taking from them, you're taking from their kids who hangs out with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Those are things that we gotta definitely look at in general. It's not all these rappers, they want to rap about music, do music, but what are you really doing in the hood? What are you doing in your neighborhood to make a change? A real OG will make changes in the hood. Like, you come around my neighborhood around here, these kids all know me.
Exactly.
They know not to fuck around in the hood, because I sit them down, I play football with them, I talk to them. Hey, do that shit where the white people are. Don't do that shit over here. Do that where they got it. They could replace that shit easy. They got money to replace it. It's nothing to them. But in the hood, it's something to us because we don't got it. We struggle to get it. So why take from somebody who's struggling?
And there's a lot of cats, man, that's coming up from the east side.
Yeah. There's one cat that caught my attention, Eastside Savvy.
Okay.
Dude's cold with it. I like him. Yeah, there's him. There's a few cats from the east side. There's him, Corey Blunt. I fuck with Corey Blunt. It's my G, you know what I mean? He's a blood up from the east side. Who else? There's another one. Can't think of his name.
Desert Baby.
Desert Baby. There you go. He alright, you know what I mean? I fuck with his music, you know what I mean?
A lot I really don't see around that man, though. A lot of it. It's too much.
Yeah.
I'm like, God
damn.
But
like I really, honestly, I don't even pay attention. I don't listen to nobody else's music unless it's a homie.
Exactly.
I don't even listen to rap, brother. Like, honestly, in my car, I don't bump no rap. You know what I bump in my car?
Well,
if it ain't gospel, 105.5 in the morning, if it ain't gospel, I'm bumping the Gap Band. You know what I'm saying?
Good shit. Good shit.
All day funk. You know what I mean? I bump all that shit, and that's what I love to listen to. That's just me. That's my demeanor. When you see me and you hear the music I'm bumping, you're gonna know, hey, that's Slago. That's his demeanor.
Right.
I don't, a lot of these cats, they put on an act as to portray who they are in their music. You know what I mean? Um, a lot of them are confused. They got different personality. What do you call it?
Uh, split personalities and shit.
Kind of like that, but it's they're confused with their identity crisis.
Oh, dissociative disorder. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah, a
think
lot
they're
of them
one
got,
thing, and the next minute they're another person, and another
yeah,
person. Right.
yeah, a lot of them got identity crisis. If Little Wayne is popping, they're gonna start dressing and acting like Little Wayne.
Right.
If after Little Wayne falls back a little, Rick Ross come out, they're gonna start gaining weight and acting like Rick Ross. Identity crisis, man. And I think with your music, if you're gonna do music, your music should fit who you are as a person. When they hear your music, they know it's you because that's the way you carry yourself. That's you.
Right. You're
You know what I
right.
mean?
You're right. Let me ask you this: you've been in the game so long. What was your biggest failure, and what was your biggest achievement when it came to
My biggest failure, man, was shit. I would say with the music or just in general.
whatever way you want to go, bro?
I would say as a failure, I can't say I failed at anything yet
Right.
because I don't fail. I'll keep going. I'll keep pushing and pushing until I get it right.
Exactly.
I don't believe in failure, but I have my faults. You know, like as far as like relationships and I've been with my girl 23 years and we still have our problems. You feel
Right.
me? I'm not gonna put my problems out there like that, but we still have our problems. You know,
Exactly.
raising my kids, you know, that's another hard one. You know, as far as like raising them to be men because you know they have their own identities. You know what I mean? But I could guide them.
Exactly.
So I wouldn't say I failed at really anything. I would say if anything, I grew. You know,
That's
I
it.
grew. I did a lot of growing. As far as the music goes, bro, like I think I grew a lot. Like I used to do nothing but sad songs. I was always on that death letters, like you know, always writing about life. Because you know, with IG, that's all we rapped about was life songs.
Right.
So I was always in my feelings, you know, with these sad songs. And then one day my girl was like, "Why do you do so many sad songs? Why don't you do party songs? That's what you do. You party. So why don't you do that?" You know, and I kind of thought about it, and then I got into the party music, and I started just growing and giving them me. And
Right.
then I dropped that AZOGs. That was one of my biggest accomplishments because that's the first video I dropped in years.
Right.
Ever dropped. Period. That was like the first video I dropped. I finally dropped something, so I dropped that AZOGs, and it was a slapper. You know, I hit like 5,000, 6,000 views or something like that with it, which is good. Which is great for me because you know, coming from where I'm coming from, I'm lucky to get 10.
Man.
You know,
You got
so
cold music though, bro. The world gotta hear it. That's why, man, when I started doing this podcast, I was like, I'm gonna hit up all these people, but I'm gonna make sure I hit up the ones that has been doing this and has been through the mud with this shit. You know what I'm saying? You one of those
yeah,
people. So, you know,
yeah. And like I could like when after I dropped that, my girl she was like, I think we should get like a party bus because I did a song called Wasted.
right.
I re- I recorded Wasted, and then she was like, let's get a party bus and some resort, a room at this resort or whatever. You know what I mean? And we went and I did that. So that's when I came out with Wasted. I ended up dropping that video, which was hella party, and we took out a lot of footage. I had footage of naked bitches. I had footage of my homeboy throwing that he didn't let me use. So I had hella
Right.
footage, bro, hella footage. But I couldn't use it all. I was only allowed to use so much of the footage because the homies were like, "Oh man, I was throwing up," or my girl was throwing up, or you know, like it was just wild party, man. So we were at the
Yeah.
hotel. It was in a hotel. It was one of them. It was a resort. I shot that at a resort, and
Oh, that's what's up.
it was cracking. That video when I dropped that, then I seen how the party thing was working for me because that's what I do: drink, smoke, sit. So
Hmm.
that one was another one. So that was a big highlight of my life too, man. With that one, and then I did the one with Zigzag from Emmy Riders, the video "Ride with Me" with all the Lolos in it, and
Right. I mean,
that one, I took that real Arizona like because I figured I got Zigzag in the video from Emmy Riders. You know, the song is Low Lows and Ride With Me. Got Talk Box on.
That's tight. It went out again. Your sound went out.
I got you. It goes out once in a while. I don't know what's wrong with this shit. But we went to the top of South Mountain, man, and the weather was beautiful. The clouds were out and the scene was just, man. I said, this is Arizona. This is Phoenix. This is what I want for the video. So
That's
we dropped
what's
that
up,
one.
man.
That came out good. I'm like 5 videos in right now, working on my next one. My next one's gonna be a love song. It's basically telling my girl, you know, the game fucked me up. The game made me a player. The game made me like this. But with you, I'll never fuck. I'll never play the game with you because I love you. Like, and it's basically telling her I apologize for all my.
Right. Yeah, that thing is going out. Yeah, that sound went out on you again, but yeah.
All right, there you go. Now what I'm gonna do is the next video, man, I'm gonna have actors in it. I'm not even gonna be in the video.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna have actors in it. I want them rap like when I'm rapping, I want them saying it like they're talking to each other.
When are we expecting a new album?
Probably, man, I would say probably by next month. In the next month or so, I'll be dropping it. Maybe October when it cools down.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the perfect timing because I know I got a single I'm gonna drop for New Year's. I got a New Year's song I'm gonna drop called "Tip Your Cups Up." So I got that. I'm gonna drop a video. I'm gonna shoot the video ahead of time. So when New Year's drop, as soon as New Year's comes, I'm gonna drop it on New Year's, 12 o'clock midnight. Boom, drop it.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from the horse's mouth, man. He said he's gonna be dropping some heat for y'all, man.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be dope, man. I'm gonna drop that. After that, man, next year I'm probably just gonna drop like two singles and just push them throughout the whole year. You know, or if not, I'm gonna drop an album, but it's gonna be an album of all the singles I already dropped. All the singles on one album, you know what I mean? The video is all on one album, you know what I mean?
Right.
Do a double CD or you put it on a little USB drive and sell those, and you know. So yeah, I'm working, man. I'm definitely trying to work, man. But I'm just trying to do the business side of it, you know, get my son right. I'm trying to position him, you know.
When is he coming out with something?
You know what? He got a single called Paradox right now. We just shot the video for him. And it was my boy. Shout outs to Hector Vega, my boy. You know what I mean? D-Fly Films. You know, that's my videographer. So shout outs to him, man. He did every one of my videos. He did my son's. He's actually my personal videographer. So, you know, if y'all need videos, anybody, man, very good on the price, and he gives great quality. So if you ever seen one of my videos, hit up Hector Vega from G-Fly Films. You know, shout outs to him, man. Definitely. But yeah, he shot my son's video. Video's tight, man. It's called Paradox. Stuck in a Paradox. And what it means is, like, you know, if you're hating on me because you're stuck in a paradox. You know,
Exactly. I like that.
The hating aura, you feel me? So he wrote the song himself. He directed the video himself. He did everything, you know, pretty much except for shoot the video and record himself. But he put it all together. So I'm really proud of man. I'm proud of my son. Shout outs to Not PJ. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Shout outs to my son. He really did his thing on this one, man. I'm really, really proud of him, man. When he was doing the video, man, I cried like a motherfucking baby. I was like, man, so proud of my son. You see, I posted the picture of me hugging him. That was at his video shoot.
That's what's up, man. And then where could everybody find you at, man?
You know what? I'm on all digital platforms, man. Look up Banged Out Music or Legacy Uno. You could Google my name, Legacy Uno, or Banged Out Music, and all my music will pop up. You can find me on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, all digital outlets, man. All digital outlets. They can find me. They can find me on you can hear some of my music, my older music on SoundCloud. You can hear some of my older music on Reverb Nation. You can hear my newer music. You would have to find on Spotify. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, you know, pretty much all social medias.
Okay.
Except for Snapchat. I don't have Snapchat.
All right.
I'm not allowed to have it.
Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Man, shout outs to you, family. Shout outs to A1. You know what I mean? Shout outs to all the homies, man. Shout outs to everybody doing this music shit in Arizona, holding it down. Shout outs to my baby mama, my girl, you know, shout outs to my kids, my sons, man. Shout outs to the world, man. Most importantly, shout out to God for waking me up this morning, giving me a second chance at life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you for jumping on the show, man. And I'm gonna bring you back next time, man. You know what I'm saying? Great interview, homie. I appreciate you, homie.
Play some more music for you.
Oh man, you already know, man. And we're gonna put some shit together soon. Trust me.
Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Hey, shit, I'm at the studio every Saturday. I was supposed to be there today, but it canceled out.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, you already know, man.
You already know, family. Let's get it.
All right, man. You be safe, man. Have a great day.
You too, 100.
All right, go on.